Good evening, my students. Thank you very much for joining to our hybrid lecture in speaking narrative subject about simple present and simple past. Or specifically, we will talk about the regular and irregular forms. Okay, we will begin our discussion today by presenting about simple present tense. So, what simple present tense is? Maybe some of you or most of you have known about the form of simple present tense. But today I'd like to emphasize or highlight the form of simple present tense. Okay, as you can see, in the affirmative, the simple present has the same form as the infinitive, but adds an S for the third person singular. You know, the third person singular, including he, she, and it. Contractions. The verb do is normally contracted in the negative and negative interrogative. For example, I don't work. He doesn't work. Don't I work? Doesn't he work? Okay. All of those are called as the contracted form. And spelling it. Verbs ending in double S, SH, CH, X, and O at ES instead of S alone to form the third person singular. For example, I kiss, but when it is formulated or added with third person singular, it will become he kisses, he rushes, he watches, okay, boxes, does, and goes. Once again, when the verbs ending in double S, C, H, SH, X, and O at ES, not S. When Y follows a consonant, we change the Y into I and add ES. But verbs ending in Y following a vowel obey the usual rule. For example, I carry, he carries, not he carry. And I obey, he obeys. Those are the differentiation or the distinction between, okay, please come in. First person singular and third person singular when followed with verbs. Okay, the second one, we will talk more about the use of simple present tense. The main use of the simple present tense is to express habitual actions or your daily habit. For example, he speaks English every day. Every day refers to the adverb of frequency. So it denotes to the time of doing habit. The simple present tense is often used with adverb phrases such as always, never, on Mondays, twice a year, etc. For example, he always goes to school early in the morning. The simple present tense is also used with time clauses, expressing routine or habitual actions. Whenever and when. For example, whenever it rains, the roof leaks. When you open the door, a light goes on. So here, whenever and when can be used to modify the use of present tense or simple present tense. Okay, now let's turn to our second topic. Previously, we have talked about the simple present tense, and now we will talk about simple past tense. The first one is about its form. The simple past tense in regular verbs is formed by adding ed to the infinitive. For example, the infinitive to word becomes in simple past word with the addition of ed at the end of the verb. Verbs ending in e add d only. For example, the infinitive to love becomes in simple past love with the addition of d. Meanwhile, the negative of regular and irregular verbs is formed with did not, didn't, and the infinitive. For example, I did not or I didn't work. And also negative interrogative. For example, did you not work or didn't you work? Okay, that's the form of simple past tense. Next, in simple past tense, we also have the two kinds of verbs. The first one is regular verb. The second one is irregular one. Irregular verbs form. This vary considerably in their simple past form. For example, the infinitive to eat, to live, to see, to speak. So the irregular form of those words are in simple past. To eat becomes ate. To live becomes left. To see becomes saw. To speak becomes spoke. The simple past form of each irregular verb must therefore be learned. But once this is done, there is no other difficulty, as irregular verbs, like regular verbs, have no inflection in the past tense. So there is no inflection here. You have to memorize or learn by heart about this kind of irregular verbs. For example, to eat in simple past becomes ate. To live becomes laugh. To see becomes saw. To speak becomes spoke. So please remember about the kinds of irregular words or irregular form in simple past form. Okay, the use. So now we will turn our concern about the use. It is used for actions completed in the past at a definite time. It is therefore used. It is totally different with simple present tense. Simple present tense, talk about the habitual action. Meanwhile, simple past tense talks about the action completed in the past at a definite time. For example, for the past action when the time is given, I met him yesterday. Faster that in 1895. So when you find out the examples of sentences like these ones, it is a kind of past action when the time is given. The second one, or when the time is asked about. For example, when did you meet him? I met him yesterday, not meet. When you want to answer the question in simple past tense, meet must be changed with met. Okay, please remember this one because some students find it difficult and some students usually make the mistake like this one. The third one, or when the action clearly took place at a definite time, even though this time is not mentioned. For example, the train was 1 minute late. How did you get your present job? I bought this car in Montreal. So these kinds of examples are called as the action clearly took place at a definite time, even though this time is not mentioned. Even though this time is not mentioned. And then the fourth one, sometimes the times becomes definite as a result of a question and answer in the present perfect. Where have you been? I've been to opera. Did you enjoy it? So here, did you enjoy it is a kind of question in simple past tense, but it is correlated with the use of question and answer in present perfect tense. Once again, where have you been? I've been to opera. Did you enjoy it? You are not allowed or you are not permitted to make a question by using have you enjoyed it? It is not acceptable. You have to use did you enjoy it? Okay. Did you enjoy it? With the correlation of the question, where have you been? I've been to the opera. Did you enjoy it? Not have you enjoyed it? It is not acceptable. Okay. Okay. That's the theory or what we call the generic structure of simple present tense and simple past tense. So to check your ability or your understanding in grasping about those two terms or those two concepts, I'd like to attest you today by giving some problem situations, okay, and also some questions and practice situations. As usual, I'll choose one of the students to read the situation and followed by making the answers. Okay, the first chance will be given to the offline student, Febri. Okay, time is yours, Febri. Please read the first problem situation.
That is work in the office 5 days a week. He usually gets up at 7:30
Half past 7.
Has a shower and then has breakfast. He starts work at 9, lunch at 1, and then goes home at 5.
Half past 5. In the evening. In the evening. He usually reads or watches television. So please answer the questions on the right side simultaneously. Okay. Please, Febri, yes, your turn.
Where does Richard work?
He
works
he works
in office.
an office 5
days a week.
Okay, next, number 2, again you. Febri, again.
When does he usually get up? He usually gets up at
Half
half
past
past
7. Okay, next. Mr. Ari, your turn, number 3.
What does he do after he gets up and before he goes to work?
Okay. What is the answer? What does he do after he gets up and before he goes to work? What is the answer, Ari?
Lunch at work, maybe?
What does he do after he gets up? He
Shower.
Okay, he has
a shower
and
then has breakfast.
okay, he has a shower and then has breakfast. Number 4, once again, Mr. Ari.
Tell me about his work day.
Tell me about his work day.
He starts work at 9.
Okay. He start work at 9. Good. Number 5. Again, Mr. Ari.
What does he do in the evening?
In the evening.
In the evening, he usually read or watch television.
In the evening, he usually reads or watches television.
In the evening, he usually
Reads
reads
or watches.
Television.
Okay, absolutely correct. Thank you very much, Mr. Ari. And now do this. Yesterday, Monday, was a typical day for Richard. Tell me what he did. Use these prompts. So now please change the form. Okay. By using simple past tense. Okay, I will choose Yuniari. Okay, Yuniari. Your turn now.
Answer
Up. You have to formulate the clue or the prompts by using the simple past tense. For example, up slash half past 7. I got up at past 7. Okay, like that. So you have to change the time or the adverb of frequency or the tense itself by using the clue given. The situation is in the simple present tense, but you have to change the pattern into simple past tense. Okay, please.
Number 2, I took
Shower?
a shower.
About Richard, not about you. He got up at 7:30, and then a shower
Took a shower.
by using has.
He has
The past form of has.
had.
Yes.
He has a shower.
And then
Then had lunch, a lunch.
and then had
That's right, and had breakfast.
breakfast. Okay. What about work? /9.
He had sorry.
He starts work at 9. So please change.
He started.
Oh, he started work at
9.
yes, correct. And then lunch at 1.
He had lunch at 1.
Okay, correct. And then home.
And then he went to
Went home.
when
Half
past
5. And then in the evening, a book and television.
in the evening.
He
He
usually read or
watch.
yes, in the evening he usually read or watch television. So please be focused when you want to change the pattern of verb in simple present tense itself into the simple past tense. Here, I'd like to make you understand about the kind of irregular verb, especially in simple past tense. Previously, you have learned about the situation and question in simple present tense. And the second step, the writer or I myself want you to understand about the alternation or the change of simple present tense into the simple past tense by modifying their verbs. Do you get the point? Okay, next. Okay, Emmy, now your turn. Please read the situation, the second situation below. Richard. Okay, Emmy, please. Now your turn. Oh, Tika. Okay, I'm sorry, Tika. Tika, sorry, Tika. Tika. Yes, point 2. Richard wants a change. A change. Ya, bukan a change ya. Kue change jadinya.
He often say, every day I do
He often says,
every day I do exactly the same thing. Yesterday I got up at 7:30.
at 7:30. Menitnya dulu, baru jamnya. Ingat ya, ini pelajaran basic sekali SD. Ya, saya harus remind lagi ke SD. Ya. Okay, please.
Yesterday I got up at 7:30, had a shower, and then had a breakfast. I
started
work at 9 and at lunch at 1. Then I went home at 5:30. In the evening, I read a book
I read.
and watched television.
Okay. And now please continue by making the answer of the questions on the right side. Number 1.
When did he get up? He got up
At
at 7:30.
yes. Number 2.
He had a shower and had breakfast before he went to work.
Yes or no?
Yes. He had a shower and then
Yes. Yes, he did, or no, he did not. Yes, he did. And then number 3.
when did he start work? He started work
He started.
at 9:30.
Okay, number 4.
When did he eat lunch? He lunch at
When did he eat lunch? He at.
he ate lunch at 1.
Yes. Number 5.
When did he go home?
When did he go home?
Home at 5:30.
Yes, he went home at 5:30. Number 6.
Did he only read last night?
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, he did, or no, he didn't.
Yes. Done.
Yes, Don.
Yes, he didn't.
Yes, he didn't. Yes, he did, or no, he didn't. You have to choose one of them, not both.
No, he didn't. No.
No, he didn't. Yes, that's true. Number 7.
Now do this. Dirubah juga, Pak.
No, please follow the situation given. Up at 7:30.
Did he get up at 7:30?
Yes, the answer is
Yes.
yes, he. Yes, correct. A, shower. What about a shower? Please make a question by using that prompts or that clue.
Did he have a shower?
Did
He had a shower.
did he have or did he have? Which one is correct?
Has
Did he have?
or
Did he? Tadi have. I listened to you. Have. Did he have a shower?
yes, he had a shower. Yes, he did.
Okay. Yes, he did. Breakfast. Did Adit? Breakfast. What about breakfast?
Did he have breakfast?
Okay, please. Did he have or had or has? Did he have breakfast? Yes, he did. What about work at 9?
Did he work at 9?
Did he work at 9? Yes, he did. Lunch at 1.
Did he lunch?
Did he?
Did he have lunch at 1?
The answer is
Yes, he did.
yes. What about home? Did? Go or when?
Home.
Home. Yeah, when. Which one is correct? Go or when? Go. Did he? Home. Have. Yes. He did. A book.
Did he read a book?
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Television.
He,
He did.
did he watch television?
The answer is?
Yes, he did.
Okay, thank you very much. I think that's all for today. So as usual, before I close or end our meeting, I will send the link of the attendance. Please check your chat column. The first one is for the regular student, meanwhile the second one is for the executive one. And as usual, okay, the page 16, okay, will become your assignment or your homework. Okay, I will send the material into EduVecta platform, eCampus platform. So you can access it by downloading the material there, and it must be submitted next week before the class or the lecture begin or started. Okay, I think that's all for today. Before I end our lecture today, is there any question or do you have any suggestion, advice, or maybe question related to topic discussed today? Or is it
Yes,
enough?
I have questions, sir.
Okay, please.
I want to ask about the tax that we have to do. Is it all of the rest of the text or just one
Only
page?
the questions. Page 16. Only the questions.
Only the question.
Only the question. You have
Page
to
16, only the
make the answers. Only the answers. Okay. Don't all of the text you rewrite them all. You have to make only the answers of the questions. Is it clear
Maaf
enough?
Pak, maksud saya tuh apakah semua soal yang ada di lembar itu kan Bapak dari PDF itu ada berapa soalnya, apakah itu semua kita kerjain atau cuman lembar berikutnya yang tidak dibahas hari ini?
Hanya ini halaman 16 saja.
Terima
Halaman
kasih.
16 ini saja. Only this one. Hanya ini satu saja. Paham ya?
Oke, paham Pak.
Ya. Okay. Is there any question? Enough? Any more question?
Who send you WhatsApp or?
By using eCampus. Yeah, by using eCampus platform. You have you got the what we call it the account? Yes, by using your account, the student's account. Is it enough? Is it clear enough? Do you get the point of all of the instruction? Yes. Okay. Thank you very much because the time is going over. See you next week. Bye-bye.